OrangeEmoji, want to talk about this?
Yeah.
This is pretty intense. So this is Spiral Corridor.
Yes.
Black hole blocks.
Yep.
They will suck up anything and anybody that gets on top of them. Blocks
Do not want.
and sheep. Yeah, do not want. You want to stay away from that. So you see blue here is using the threat of that dark hole block to kind of push along that whole row.
Oh,
what is this?
You gotta be kidding me.
Who's?
Are we going? We're going? You want to start over? It's not too late.
It looks like they're just going to keep playing.
They're going to keep going.
I know. Somebody... This is rough for blue now. Orange is kind of in control of this area.
Right,
I like
and
the
even
solve.
If we climb up the... Oh, no. Yeah, the black hole blocks. Oh, no.
Yep. Now blue
now
has to farm for an item, but orange gets so far ahead that more of the stage falls out.
That's terrible. It's a shame. And orange was right at the top as well.
Orange. Now, it's actually pretty funny. Spiral is one of the trickiest maps to solve at the ending because of the dark hole blocks. If we get up there again, you might see it. Unless you have an item, the solve is like super complicated. So, just
I hope we see it.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, in my limited experience with this game, excuse me, this is what's the name of the stage again?
Spiral Corridor.
All right, I knew. Spiral Corridor. It is one of the most frequently banned stages.
I would probably agree with that.
So.
This is kind of tricky. I like that from Orange. Look at that drop kick into the portal block. Yo, he's wiping his hands clean.
What a shame.
Now they're talking about what stages to strike. So, real quick.
Yes.
Typically, in a normal Catherine game, the rule set was set by Dasabro and NorCal a long time ago.
Wow.
That there are 9 stages in the game, but 6 of them are legal, right? Yeah, the 3 illegal stages are, you can remember them by pi, right? Prison, Inquisition, and Imperio. But for Climb Cancel, Maryland has a difference of philosophy than NorCal, and so we actually unban Imperio.
Really?
We legalize it as a counter pick, though.
Okay.
Right? So it's like Pokemon Stadium and Smash, where only the loser can choose to go there, right? You can't start there or anything like that. So.
And this is
Torture.
Torture chamber.
Yep, we got the spike blocks.
Oh god.
Oh
god.
You have to step on them at least once to deactivate them. You see blue, right, steps on them and then steps off of them. Orange, I like that from Orange. He's putting that roof over top of them. He is keeping them in a box, forcing blue to find another way up. I like that from blue. A lot of players, they get stubborn, right? They find their way, and they will keep trying it even though the other player is blocking them. It's very smart right now from blue to go lower and find another way up. And you see that he messed with so much of Orange's structure there that it forced Orange to drop. And now blue is ahead.
Blue's healthily ahead.
Yep, but Catherine has kind of a rubber band effect. The farther behind you are, the more likely you are to spawn items. So now Orange has a pretty good chance of spawning an X Factor or a block. We'll see, right? You see there, he spawned a block. So that gives him a way up. Now Orange here is again attacking the structure that blue is on. You see he's making it shake. That's what you have to do when the other player gets ahead. You have to attack it in a strategical way. Orange here is pushing, but blue's not on that tower anymore, so that push isn't going to work. He might be able to get an item, but it doesn't work out.
Holy crap indeed. And he still wasn't at the top.
No. He was just barely there.
Yeah.
You could see the very bottom of it.
Yep.
So I'm curious if Orange is going to change up his strategy. He seemed to be ahead at the beginning, but Blue had a really just smart idea. Now Blue is in control of these spike blocks, right? And so he's going to try to push that underneath of Orange. Now it looks like he gave up on that, and there's going to be a scramble on this. This is very dangerous. That center is so scary. If you get drop kicked in the center, you will die. You see that there's no block for you to fall onto.
Yeah.
So they are both fighting over that center position here. This is going to be real scary because you see now the stage is falling out. They're pretty close to the end, so we are not going to see a climb here. Blue gets the block. Blue walks on Sunshine. That's what we call it. When you throw an item, it is actually in the game before it appears, right? So you saw Orange throw the block, and Blue was able to walk on it.
Okay.
before you actually see the graphic of the block in the game.
Wait, that flew over my head. Could you
Yeah.
repeat that, please?
Yeah.
Sorry.
So he had a block. He threw the block into the square,
Yeah.
right? Blue is able to walk on that
He used
block.
the item throwing the block.
Yeah. He used the item, and Blue was able to walk on that block before you could see it. And so it looks like he's walking on thin air.
Okay.
And because of that, he was able to get there and then get the drop kick on him. What Orange should have done is actually like push out the tower and go in. It's kind of complicated, so whatever. But this game's complicated.
To live by the block is to die by the block.
Amen to that.
Now here we go again. This is Cathedral, correct?
Correct. Yeah, this is the biggest stage in
Yes,
Catherine.
longest climb.
Yeah, Blue here, it looks like Blue's just waiting to see what Orange is going to do, and that's kind of interesting. Orange tossed away his tower, so now the only way up really is Blue's side.
It's a fight. We got to fight, Maggle.
Blue was able to get that.
Oh,
the
wow.
deep drop.
What a shame. What a
Yeah.
shame. OrangeEmoji in the driver's seat right now with the advantage. 1-1. This is match point for OrangeEmoji.
Now Orange is getting ahead here. You can do this crazy push out at the start, and now he is able to kind of control the way that Blue comes up. Right? You see him from up top there. Forces Blue to push out his tower. And Blue doesn't really have a lot of infrastructure there. He doesn't have too much to work with. He is able to push out the tower, and he has a block. He sees the 3D solve. That's good. I'm interested to see what Orange does here. If he's going to try to do a push out, it's okay to fall a little bit behind because you have some items. And you see now he has that juice. Oh, Blue messes up and squishes himself.
To live by the block is to die by the block. And again, there's a...